What is ignorance? Ignorance is when we do not know something. Ignorance is lack of information. But ignorance is also when we refuse to learn or we do not have access to education. This might happen because of race, gender, age, ethnic bias in our society, or other aspects regarding inequality. Today, in the context of unexpected events and crises, ignorance is brought into spotlight. What does it mean? The 2008 economic crisis made everyone ask, why didn't economists and politicians anticipate the crisis? The 2015 refugee crisis, on the other hand, pointed to high levels of strategic ignorance regarding the refugee situation worldwide. Ignorance was revealed as indifference, marginalization, stigma, denial, and even neglect. The COVID pandemic most recently indicated the social costs of perceived ignorance. Ignorance was paraded as indifference, misrepresentation, and even problematic scientific knowledge. Today, ignorance is the main tool for challenging scientific expertise and taking issue with asymmetries of power in our society.
What do sociologists say about ignorance? To understand ignorance, new areas of social sciences developed. They are ignorance studies, new sociology of ignorance, and agnotology. These fields started a conceptual revolution in relation to ignorance. They see ignorance not only as the lack of knowledge, but also as a resource for action that is employed strategically. For them, ignorance is not a problem, it is an opportunity. Ignorance is power. Paradoxically, ignorance doesn't really change. Our reliance on ignorance in how we think and how we act is difficult to alter. Knowledge doesn't simply diminish ignorance. The more we know, the more we don't know.
What is our input to ignorance studies? We contribute to ignorance studies in three ways. First, we want to move it to the next level. Recently, ignorance studies focus mostly on what ignorance is. We want to study what ignorance does, how it interacts with other social processes. Second, we are interested in interaction of ignorance and anticipation, how politicians project future and how they make us to ignore the possible future scenarios. And the third, we observe that the ignorance is always there, it doesn't change. But we still can challenge our biases to our knowledge and our ignorance. We have to do it by challenging the imagination about the future. So our main claim is that in order to change ignorance, you need to change the future.